Welcome back everyone. As you can see, we are on the section of the IUPAC, which means we are going to learn how to write the names in the IUPAC system for our ammonia. So let's start. So first of all, there is a very basic rule to write the name in the ammonia, which is write in place of E, you have to write ammonia. In place of E, you have to write ammonia. So not technically ammonia, we are going to write it amine because we are studying the amines, right? So this is what we are going to replace, and why this E came from. This E is actually nothing but the alkanes E, K and E. So this is the E that we are going to replace with ammonia. Now without practice this stuff is completely irrelevant, so let's practice. So let's say we have CS3, CS2, NS2. 2. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, here it is. So as you can see, if we talk about its degree, we can clearly see that this is 1 degree because we have just removed 1 hydrogen. So the trick to remember the degree is very simple, as we have seen here. Start removing the hydrogen from the 0 degree. If you remove the first hydrogen, it's 1 degree, 2 hydrogens 2 degree, and all the 3 hydrogens, that would be 3 degree. So that would be helpful in learning this thing. Okay, so what is the name here? So looking at two carbon atoms, we can say the group is eth. So ETH for sure. So it is ethane in general, but in place of E, now we have to write amine. So it is ethane amine. Simple, right? Like if we choose something like this, CS3 NH2. Now this will again going to be 1 degree. I just choose this for the simplicity. So what will going to be the name here? So this is meth group, as we can see. So we have to write methane, methane, A-N, but in place of E we are going to write amine. So this is methane amine. So I hope you have remembered the meth, eth, prop, but, pent, hex, sept, oct, nov, and dec. Well, there are more, but this is enough. So what is this? Well, most of you have already know this, but still I am just for the revision purpose I'm telling you that this is the number of the carbon atoms that we decide how many carbons are there, and according to that we name them, and this will going to help us a lot in naming and understanding the IUPAC system in an organized form. So here, as you can see in our first example, we have two carbon atoms, so we use the name eth, which is A and E group. So in place of E we have written amine, and in our second example we have used meth because we have just one carbon atom. So this is all about it. And now let me tell you something interesting. So the interesting part here that I wish to tell you, let me open a new page for that. So what we are going to call a amine that is associated with the benzene, because without studying the benzene in the chemistry, and especially in the organic chemistry, no matter how much chemistry you learn, it's still incomplete. So we're going to read about that for sure. So what we are going to call it? Try naming this benzene, pause the video and write yourself. Okay, now I think you have got. Even if you do not got, let's do it together. So as it is benzene, so we are going to write BENZEN, and in place of E we are going to write amine. So the rules are the same. In place of E, we just have to write amine, and that's simple. So why I chose to teach you this one? Because there is a speciality in this. This is also called as aniline. 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 So you will frequently see this name. This is otherwise a common name, but in organic chemistry we used to see this name often. So I decided to tell you this earlier so that you can learn the things very carefully and very easily. So this was our example number 3, and now I wish to take you on the example number 4. This is our final example. Try it yourself. We are going to write an interesting name for this one. We are going to make a benzene here, and for the fun we are going to have N, which is our nitrogen, and we are going to write C. Let's take it like C2H5, and with that, um, I think we have this one. Okay, let's keep it like this. We'll check if something is required. So what we are going to name this? Try this yourself. I'm going to answer that in the next one. So stay tuned. God bless.